Happy Reset Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to the All About Favor show. I am Pastor KZ. Thank you all so much for watching. Check out this eyewear line on a scale of 1 to 5. What do you think about it? This, I think, will make the eyewear line, and I do know that this will come in about 3 different colors. I know the black will be a color, but what we're talking about right now in getting this developed, we're going to do some with different colors on the side here. We're not going to do all of them in red. So some of them may be black on black. Some of them may be of the tortoiseshell color on tortoiseshell. So we're not sure. I think also my preference, I want to do one with a black frame with white on the side also. So on a scale of 1 to 5, what do you think? Hit it in the comments section. Today, as I said all week, I'm wearing gear that were gifts from you, the subscribers. Look. This week, Buffalo Bills from Buffalo, New York. Y'all see that? The Buffalo Bills. Y'all like this? I just thought about something. All of the gear happens to just be teams whose color is blue this week. So the Buffalo Bills, to my subscriber from Buffalo, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. And as I said, I'm wearing the gear that y'all have sent me. Thanks once again. Please, all of you who are current subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. Those of you who have yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Comment, like, and share the video. All right, let's get into it. I know I've got you thinking for the last 2 days. So let's talk about character traits today some people have. Now, the number one character trait that you all have mentioned to me in your email is this: actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. You have to observe this trait very carefully and pay close attention to how a person acts. Do they do a lot of talking, but they don't back up what they say? So actions speak louder than words. My granddaddy used to always say, what a person says must match what they do. What a person says must match what they do. The number two character trait, your word is your bond. Y'all ever heard that? A person's word is their bond. Sometimes that's all you got is your word. Have you ever dealt with people who cannot keep their word? Now, it's one thing to make a commitment to something and some things come up or emergency situation come up and you simply cannot do it. But for just people who on the normal, on the regular, they don't never keep their word. I'm going to say something else my granddaddy said. I'm thinking about him a lot. He said, baby, a man who can't keep his word to you about small things will not keep his word to you about the big things. Always remember that. And I was a little girl when he used to say this, but just little nuggets of wisdom that was dropped to me that carried me through. And he used to always say, you don't understand this now, baby, but when you grow older and become a woman, you will see what I mean. I may not be around then, but you will understand. And he is so right, y'all. There are just some people, their word is no good. And for me, I know me personally, and as I said, this is all opinions of mine and just Pastor KZ's feeling. It doesn't have to be right or wrong, and you don't have to agree with it, but it's just my opinion. But for me, one of the things I observe at the top of my list, everybody got lists, so this is on the top of my list, one of the things, and that is I observe people who don't keep their word. I just keep it in my memory bank. And just some people I know, this person you can't depend on them. You can't count on them. And if you ladies, that is a big thing with you and your emails. You're dealing with people in relationships that just, their word don't mean nothing. If you just dating them or just in the getting to know process of them, you got to decide for yourself. Is this man a man that keeps his word? Am I going to be able to rely on him and depend on him? Or is this person going to disappear? So that was a biggie. Your word is your bond. The third thing that was mentioned, consistency and commitment. Consistency and commitment. They kind of go hand in hand because, a lot of people say this person is inconsistent. They here today, gone tomorrow. They float like a feather. You don't never know what they're going to do. I like to add this spin to it. There are some people who are consistent, but they are consistently inconsistent. Again, that goes back to the one before. They don't keep their word. You can't count on them. Another thing is it goes back to they're not matching up with what they say. A lot of people can portray any kind of image to you, but you got to observe these character traits. The fourth character trait that you all wanted me to hit today. Will this person make sacrifices for you? Are they willing to compromise? Some people will not compromise, and you got to be on the lookout for those character traits in people. Some people want it all. It's my way or no way. That person is not a person who will make compromises then. Now, I'm not saying compromise your integrity or compromise who you are and what you believe in. What I'm saying is, are you dealing with people who character traits they are unwilling to compromise? They always got to have it their way. They can never just meet you halfway with things. That's what I'm talking about. Commitment does this person, it goes back to keeping your word. Do they do what they say they're going to do? Those things are important. The other thing that people mentioned, the number 5, the fifth thing, and this is a biggie. Is this person emotionally stable and emotionally available? Them two different things. I should have split them up, but let me address emotionally stable first. The last thing you need is a person in your space, in your life, on your team, is a person who is unstable, a person who cannot control their emotions. When you deal with people who they're quick-tempered, they easily get defensive and riled up, they're confrontational, they're combative. Can they accept criticism? No. Do you want that person in your space? That's a character. Those are traits you need to observe in people before you get yoked up with them. Another thing is with the emotional things. Y'all, do they break down and crumble and can't problem solve when times get hard? Are you dealing with a person who have poor skills of coping? They don't know how to deal with pressure. Life is full of pressure. It's full of ups and downs. But does this person crumble at the sight of or the thought of a problem? Do you want that person in your space? Character traits, this is what we're talking about today. Character traits. The next thing, is this person emotionally available? I think I hit on this yesterday. We're talking about people who they don't have no emotions one way or another. They don't show no emotions. They're not affectionate. They can be saying one thing with their mouth, but their whole expression and demeanor shows something else. You ever met a person when you ask them, are you okay? Everything all right? Yeah, I'm good. This is their look. I'm all right. You know from that tone and that body language, they're not okay. Are you happy? Yeah, I'm happy, very happy. I don't see a smile on your face ever. You just expressionless. So is this person emotionally detached? Character traits to watch out for and to observe. Now, all these traits are your first line of observation when you are contemplating any type of relationship, not just romantic relationships, also in work relationships, business partnerships. You know, all of these character traits are present in all different types of relationships. So please be on the lookout for them. Not to mention one thing that is major, and I didn't put this on the list of character traits because to me it goes without saying, respecting your boundaries. Does a person have a character trait where they don't respect your boundary? Even after you tell them something, do they not respect what you say? For example, a quick, simple illustration. When you tell someone, Don't call me certain parts of the day because I'm busy at work, because I got to be online. Those of you who work online from home, don't call me during this times of the day, or don't call me when when I'm in church, or don't call me on my job. When you tell people not to do something and that's what they do you tell people, always call me before you come over? I don't like unexpected guests and visitors because I might be busy. And that person just shows up every day, just shows up out of the blue. They're not respecting what you say. So observe those things. Also, somebody's saying, Pastor KZ, why are these topics so important? Because so many people don't have peace. Yeah. I read these emails and so many people are unhappy and they don't have peace. And they feel like some of them that like they stuck in a rut, or they've been this way too long and they just tired of that, and they just basically not taking good care of themselves. That's why this is important. This is why I do these topics. They may seem emotionally charged on relationships, but that is life. Each day of our life, we are in relationships with people, whether it's with bill collectors, employment, going to the grocery store. We are dealing with people. And as long as we're on this earth, we got to deal with people. But when dealing with people, there's certain traits, certain things that certain people have that it may make you feel a certain type of way. And the whole key is I like for you to feel encouraged. I like to encourage you. I like to empower you. And I like to give you insight so that you will gain an awareness of things that, some of these things that you can modify in your behavior so that you are able to protect your peace, protect your space. And there just sometimes you just got to let a person know this is not acceptable behavior, or you have the purpose in your spirit. You know what? I've observed some things about this person that is not conducive for my spirit. So it's okay to love at a distance, y'all. I'm going to say that again. It's okay to love at a distance, because some of these character traits may be in people in your family. So I like to encourage you. That's why it's important that I talk about these things, because I do believe self-care is the best care. Taking care of yourself is important, and you've got to notice things that's hindering your growth and modify or eliminate certain things, or modify and eliminate certain people that hinder you or drain your energy. Energy drainers, I can't say that enough. There's some people just drain you or keep you in a state of anxiety. So I want you to take better care of yourself and observe character traits. Some of these I mentioned. If you go ahead in your journal tonight, write some of these things down about someone you may know or someone you may be dealing with these character traits. These character traits can be flaws, and they can be flaws that just literally end a relationship. So I want y'all to think about these things. Listen, again, make this day a beautiful day. Reset your day, recalibrate. Things may not have started off right Monday and Tuesday, but you know what? You got the day. The Most High woke you up this morning, and for that you have something to be grateful for and to just walk in gratitude. Sometimes we have so many things that we pray about and ask for. Sometimes we need to just sit in the fact, I don't have anything to ask you for today. I just want to say thank you. Walk in gratitude today. Bring your mind into focus, get some balance, and remember, tomorrow's going to be a better day. Thank the Most High for what things are today. He's done a lot for you already. Remember some of the places and things He's already brought you through. Y'all have a wonderful day. Get somebody a smile. And if you're so inclined, walk up to somebody that you know. I'm not talking about a stranger. And just give somebody a hug and just say, just thinking about you, and love on somebody. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.